Do you sometimes get the feeling that this place in which we reside, whatever you want to call it, Cloud Planet, the Matrix, the system, planet Earth, the globe, whatever you want to call it, do you ever get the feeling like it's designed to protect demons? Almost like it's designed where good has to work to shine through. And, well, as I mentioned, generally, the evil, the demons, again, whatever you might want to call it, that sort of energy is just allowed. It's allowed, almost like there's power and money and influence and all of that, attached to it, which means that from a temptation point of view, for many, they are led by it, and therefore it's well protected, because I'm sure there's less money in the light, in goodness. Very short-sighted. Yeah, you and I both know that, but this is how a lot of people think. Now, there's a point to everything that I'm saying here, of course, yeah? And I'm about to play you a video because I believe that it demonstrates very strongly the point that I just made there in regards to what you might describe as wrong and right, good, bad, good, evil, and the separation between the two and how the whole system manages that. Let's get straight into it.
Try to speak up. All right. I went into McDonald's. There was a guy and a 6-year-old girl in front of me, right? She wanted a Happy Meal. He said, "You're getting a cheeseburger, fry, and Coke." And all the things that
6-year-old she is, right? They're in McDonald's, are in the queue. This guy's in the queue. There's a young girl in front.
little girl that was, and he punched her in the face, knocked her down. She had a knot coming up. When I didn't do anything right away, but he went to hit her again, I grabbed him. When I grabbed him and spun him around, I'm like, "Hey, buddy." His friend grabbed me and jumped me.
So right off the bat, what are you doing in that situation? You're in a fast food restaurant. There's a young girl in front of you. She's been hit by an adult male who's with another adult male. And they, of course, get into a fight because this guy, again, it's all opinion-based stuff. And there's always a case of full story and getting the full story and two sides to stories, and I'll accept all that. But if you see a young child getting hit by an adult like that, is what this guy's saying unreasonable?
The three of us got into a fight. He wound up with a compound fracture. The other guy wound up with a broke nose and a broke arm. When the police and the ambulance came and everything, they said he never touched me. When I grabbed him, I became the aggressor. I did 10 years for that.
10 years.
For assault with bodily injury. They sued me and they got damages and everything.
So the salt in the wound here, guys, is that he did 10 years and he also got sued.
No damages. The law is you can't touch nobody. I became the aggressor when I grabbed him. When we went to court and they showed the video, they started the video with me grabbing him and spinning him around because the state filed a separate charge and she was a minor on him, so it couldn't be admissible in court. Now, protecting a child, I did 10 years because the law is the law. You can't touch nobody.
Wow. Wow. The law is the law. And probably like you, I've heard lots of different things, lots of different stories. I keep hearing many different examples, but, share your viewpoint. Obviously, that's why I do these videos. But from my perspective, in this place, going back to what I originally said about good, bad, good, evil, there's very few things that would stop me from what I would say. And again, we all speak from personal our personal viewpoint, our personal experience, there's very little that would stop me from what I believe is doing the right thing from a moral perspective, from a protective perspective, from anything that you deem to be the difference between right and wrong and that moral compass. There's very little that would get in my way in an example like that as well. What about you? Ta-ta.